Calling you a radical. I really had to calm myself down today before I did this video because I'm not fired up and pissed off and I don't want to get myself in trouble. So this article that's out on The Guardian has got me so fired up. Gregory Jacko calling us failures when he's the biggest failure in nuclear history. Let's talk about San Onofre, and this is targeted for the people at San Onofre. Fucking plutonium ain't no rolling stone. Fucking. This is important, an historical video, you know, and I hope I'll send it to Donna Gilmore, Donnie Young, Gary Hedrick, Kathy Iwani, the people that matter in this fight. This fight, we are deep into this fight. We are deep in getting this moved off the beach to Texas. And so there's some good, we have some really great good breaking in. Despite of this bullshit article that throws us under the bus, the fucking Guardian and Gregory Jacko's at La Jolla at the scumbags. University of Cal there, which are the dirt bags of all time. Never forget this. I will brand him in history forever. Gregory Jacko is head of the nuclear regulatory. He has no say in this San Onofre fight. No say. When he did have a say, and he was head of the nuclear regulatory committee, when San Onofre had a nuclear accident on January 30th, 2013, he covered it up. He covered it up. He radiated all over San Clemente. He covered up the Fukushima disaster. He was inside the situation room. He was head of the nuclear rally and cheerleaders. He betrayed us. He stabbed us in the back. He moves to San Diego and wants to get into this fight. That scumbag, I remember when I was a kid. I'm living in La Jolla, growing up in La Jolla, and I'm living here. My grandpa, who's Abraham Hunsaker IV, the philanthropist himself, the great Mormon socialist. I got accepted at 16 to that university. At 16. He says, oh no. I got accepted to Caltech. Oh no. Boy, you're not going to either one. What about Berkeley? I'll think about that. I got accepted at all of them. I'm 16 years old. He says, no, you're going to Weber State. What? What? No, you're going to the State University at Weber State. I know that freaking place, those young universities, it's your school, you grow up, you're home. What about... I'm glad I listened to him. Those dirtbags, sellouts. Stay with me. This is for Gary Hedrick, Donnie Young, Donna Gilmore, Kathy Iwani, the people that are in this fight. This is, you'll get this nowhere today. So, as you know, we're working hard to get the waste off the beach. Now, getting the waste out of the spent fuel pools and into those canners is the greatest of feat in grassroots activism history. Going from the pools into the canisters where the Guardian calls us failures, a series of failures. When the Guardian, Gregory Jacko, they interact Jacko. Jacko is the greatest failure there ever. When they call the failure, when it's the greatest success. Plutonium ain't no rolling stone. When we talk to drummers, you know, Charlie said, but no, we're not Charlie. We're Alex Van Halen. And that's a fucking drummer. And don't put me down as arrogant, because my mind is not for rent, nil perf. No. We're Mammoth. We're Alex Van Halen, the greatest fucking drummer who ever lived. That's who we are. Right there. So, stay with me. This is important in the story. So, as you know, as I deal with Mike Levy heavily. You know, I'm in emails constantly, blah, blah. I'm with the NRC, all of them. This is breaking today. So, the lawsuit in Texas that was filed to block certain types of waste, other types of waste, blah, 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 to go to specialists, Western specialists there in the pad, they got shot down by some legislators, so it's been refiled. This is breaking today. I just got email, I've been emailing back and forth. This is how hard I'm working with some key legislators in Texas. They're going to block it, the bill. It's not going to happen, which means that the San Onofre waste is going to get the green light to go. Now, the priority bill that Levy and I worked on through Congress has gotten through. San Onofre is lead on the top of the priority bill. It's first. Rightfully so. Rightfully so. Look, there's no answer for nuclear waste. Stop making the fucking shit. There is no answer. The only thing is to put it in a repository and guard the shit unless you want to shoot it into space. Get a lot, I mean, load Gregory Jacko on, rug all these pro-Bill Gates, all these pro-nuclear. San Onofre is, I don't think people realize that these are not public utilities. These are privately owned by people like Bill Gates. This is the greatest accomplishment in grassroots. And I want this to make sure that Gary Hedrick, Gene Stone, God bless him, Ace Hoffman, Donna Gilmore, Donna Young, Old Donna, Myla Reason, all these people that we have fought it since, we have been fighting this for 50, 60 years. To get this shut down, to get this spent, it's the most dangerous reactor in the world besides Fukushima. It's on the quake zone. You don't even know what we went through to get this fucking thing closed down. And sure wasn't Greenpeace, Sierra Club, Friends of the Earth. They fought against us. We got it shut down. We got it into spent fuels, not failure. It's the greatest success in human history. So, it's going to go onto that pad in West Texas soon. It might already even be happening. So here's the other good news, because I live here in Utah, you know, Energy Solutions, which this is where they put it. The 2 reactors. I'm the guy that filmed it all. Where was the Guardian then? You know, here, illegally, guarding the store. San Onofre had an accident on January 30th. A steam malfunction, they call it. It's bad. It's the last option. They vented. That reactor's hot. So I'm like, do not tear it down. Do not give Dolly Parton a mastectomy and bring her here. It's been delayed. So the tearing down of the domes has been delayed. That's good. That's good. We don't want it to. Leave it there. Don't leave it as a monument to our fucking ignorance. Leave it there. We don't need to tear it down, revegetation, all that nuclear all over San Clemente. I mean, it's radioactive and not. So to the Chula Vista Solar Initiative, inside it's being fought on the climate justice, which started there. I've been involved in that for my whole life. It got through in Sacramento. By the way, speaking of Sacramento, where this bill is being fought out through as far as the solar initiative, to allow us to sell back in the greatest, the solar initiative in California, one of the truly great successes, well, maybe the second greatest accomplishment of a grassroots act. The same group of people. We did that one too. As California goes, this country's going to go, and they're producing 200% more solar a day than they can use, being blocked by states like here. We don't want the waste here. Well, we don't want it anywhere. Leave it there. The canisters, this legislature says the people of Texas, and they want it. And the people, they take it under the consent-based hearing initiative. They're going to get paid. All the states and all the reactors are going to pay the people to take it. Rightfully so. Rightfully so. Manage it. By the way, Tom, who runs the, show, we fought with him. I fought with him all the time, but I'm really a big fan of the way he's handled this. I mean, and the workers that got this out of the dry cask into the containers, I love you guys. Talk about heroes. Remember, it was 40, 50 years? Fuck, even with that bullshit lie delay, they got it. It's done. Fuck, less than 8 years. You know, D-Day, I'm the one that leaked all that to Kamala Harris. Fucking, I was in the bone marrow dying. I mean, what a journey it's been. What a fight. This is happening. It's happening. Jacko could kiss my fucking ass. As far as I'm concerned, he should be in a fucking jail cell on the cover-up of fucking Senator Onofre's, the cover-up food. Here, he sits his ass right there in La Jolla. Him and General Dynamics can kiss my fucking ass. Oh, you don't think I've been there long enough? Go look at the statue at Old Town. My family's been in fucking La Jolla since 1847. Well, North PB, the slums of La Jolla. Down the stretch at the old racetrack, Hunsaker Avenue. Fucking. Calm yourself, Kev. A lot of good things happening. I want people to know. We are working so hard every day for free. This is happening. If you would have went and told the Abalone Commission, and I want to say this to Jacko, why the fuck ain't you screaming your head off about Diablo Canyon? There's 40 years of spent fuel sitting inside spent fuel pools. He mentions earthquake. If we get an earthquake at fucking San Onofre, you're going to be evacuating Los Angeles because of Diablo Canyon. The waste in the canisters at San Onofre is 10,000 times safer than the waste at fucking Diablo Canyon. It's sitting in spent fuel pools, bathtubs, swimming pools. By the way, in Sacramento, the waste is on there. It's syrup. It's been there for fucking decades. How about the waste at Humboldt? It's sitting there on, and it's not nearly as good as canisters. Not, oh, they don't get earthquakes there too? Why aren't you screaming about those all over this country? Quit making the fucking shit. California's led the way. Solar's the answer. It's always been the answer. There's no answer for this fucking waste. The Tower of Babylon. I mean, we just keep fucking... I see General Dynamics has got 2 more fucking contracts up there on the fucking hill. Hope you don't get cancer, fuckheads. Browning scripts. Browning scripts. Val Browning. Val Browning. Fucking... Calm yourself, Kev. Don't freaking go too psycho. I'm alright. I don't believe in violence. I'll let God take care of him. You know? Fucking unconscious piece of shit. Just remember, Gregory Jacko was in the Situation Room when San Onofre happened. He was our last... He was supposed to defend us. He threw us under the bus. Make it so. He's the guy responsible for radiating all the soldiers on the USS Reagan. Oh yeah, he didn't do his job. Same with the cover-up when they had the accident there. Juggling the fucking waste. Don't you dare drop a can. Don't you dare drop a canister, Kevin. Don't you dare drop a canister. Fuck. Don't make me nervous. Don't you dare. What a balancing act. Don't you drop one. Don't you drop one. Thank you to the workers who got that out of cement fuel in there so quickly, so fast. Thank you to Tom. Thank you to everybody. Thank you all the activists. Thank you everybody that's tried to fight. I want every one of you, go have a drink, go have a fucking Chula Vista fucking sunrise, as I call them. Bite that lemon. Throw it in, have a shot of fucking good fucking California tequila. We should celebrate. Gregory Jacko calls us a failure. He's the fucking failure. We're the success. This is the greatest success in fucking grassroots activism fucking history. And everybody that I just said, you need to pat yourself on the back and just know, you know, maybe you'll get no credit from nobody, but you're going to get it from me. You're going to get it from me. To every single one of you. Kathy Iwani, who was on the committee, who did so much in Japan, go talk to her. Ace Hoffman, Donnie Young, Donna Gilmore, Gene Stone, Gary Hedrick, you know, and he got $5 million for the whistleblower. I'm the whistleblower. There was a whistleblower fee. You do know that. And Gary got $5 million. Guess what I got? I got a leukemia bill for $1.8 million, and I got my chest split open on open heart surgery. Jacko, we're not failures. You are. And I'm going to make sure I brand you in fucking history. I know who you are, and I saw what you did. I have the transcript inside the Situation Room. I know what you did. You betrayed us. It's like the Guardian on the Snowden ship. I talked to Greenwald at the university here. He ran from me. I interviewed Snowden's attorney. You betrayed the world, the Guardian. Glenn Greenwald betrayed us all. He got the chip from Snowden and he fucking set on it. Didn't turn it loose. So thank you to everybody who's fought this. It looks like it's going to go to Texas. It's going to happen. It's going to happen. First shipment out of there. They might even be already doing it. As I told Tom, I've said in those hearings, don't even tell anybody. You don't have to tell any of these fucking assholes. The Patriot Act gives you the right to do it. Load it on those train cars in the middle of the night. Get it off that earthquake zone. And put it in those fucking pads in fucking West Texas. And be done with it. Guard it. Pay them to watch it. I still say, load it into rockets with all these pro-fucking nuclears. Including fucking Bezos and Gates and Klan. Including Greg Jacko. And shoot it into space. Get this fucking toxic shit off our place. So, thank you. Calm yourself, Kevin. I got cheered up today on the news on San Onofre. Leave the dome there as a monument to these nuclear sick fuckers. Maybe we'll put a bust of Gregory Jacko up there. The Fukushima fucking Kevin Blanche. Well, I got my gold medal. I even showed it lowered right here the other day. Video proof. First gold medal in the history of Weber State University. First person in the history of Weber State University ever nominated for a Nobel Prize. I got nominated in Vienna by Friedrich Eisenblatt. We'll see. Plutonium. Ain't no Rolling Stone. We're not Charlie. We love that. I mean, he's 80, but no. We're Alex Van Halen. Stand tuned.